We're now going to go over using the blend mode to control our constraints. So I set up the robot arm here. We have the locator attached to the claw, and we have two boxes. So I've already animated some movement in the robot arm. So what I want him to do is pick up and drop the red box and pick up and drop the green box. All right, so let's start here. So at frame 30, he is over the red box. And so I want him to pick up that red box. So we're just going to attach a parent constraint between the locator and the box, and constrain and parent. And so if we look at the red box here, here is our parent constraint. And here it is, and it is turned on. So as we move this through here, it is attached to the box. Now, I don't want this to be working before frame 30 when he picks it up. And we've seen some of the problems turning the constraint on and off can lead to as far as the box drifting. So we're going to use a slightly different method here. So I'm going to go back one frame, and I'm going to click on the box, and make sure you get the box, nothing else, not the locator, just click on the box. And so here's the box information, and I'm going to right click here, and I'm going to key all keyable. All right, and these turn green and these turn red, and you see it's created this thing called blend parent 1, and next to it is 0, which means that is turned off. So, and you see now, even though I still have the constraint in existence, it's become disconnected. And that is because this blend parent is the amount of weight being attributed to this parent constraint. And right now, there is no weight being attributed to that parent constraint. So, so that's at frame 29. I want that turned off. So I'm going to right click here and key selected. But at frame 30, so go on one frame to frame 30, we want this guy to pick up this box. So we're going to turn the weight to 1, and we'll keyframe that. And so now he's not holding the box, and he gets here. Ooh, and oh, what happened? I need to turn, so frame 30, and that to 1. He selected. All right. Right. So not picking up, we get to 29, and then at frame 30, the blend parent goes to 1. Now he follows him here. So, and at frame 60, I want him to drop off that box. So I'll go back 1, and I can keyframe this blend parent. So, and then I'm going to go to next frame. So frame 60 is actually when I want him to let go of the thing. So we'll turn this to 0. And so he has let go here. So you can see the box has drifted off. So that was our problem with the other systems. So let's go back to frame 60. So right here, we want to not just keyframe this blend, we're going to key all keyable. Then on the next frame here, we're going to turn him off. And we're going to key that selected. So now he picks up the box, he drops the box, and off we go. So what we need to do is make sure we keyframe everything in the last position we want the box to be. So here, the last position before he's picked up, it's all keyframed. And then over here, the last position where he's dropped off, it's also keyframed. All right, so let's carry on. So he's going to get to this box. So like frame 89. Right, now we're dealing with the green box here. All right, so let's make another parent constraint between this locator and shift select the box and constrain and parent. All right, so now you see that box is attached here. All right, so we're going to go through the same process to. So this is where he's going to pick him off. So we can pick him up in frame 90. So at frame 89, just before I pick him up, I'm going to keyframe the box here. I'm going to keyframe all keyable. And the blend shape is, since we got the blend parent has been created, and that is keyframed at 0. Then we'll go on one frame to frame 90. Oops. All right, so now we're on frame 90, and now we want to turn this back, this one on. And so we'll right click and the key selected. So hopefully, right, he's picking him up, leaving him, and this one he's picking him up. And so let's say at frame 109, he's going to drop this guy. All right, so this is the last position of him being constrained. So we'll right click and we'll key all keyable. And then we can go on one frame and we will turn this guy off. So I'll set that to 0. And we will key that selected. And so he should carry on without him. All right, so now here we go, picks him up, drops him, picks him up and drops him. And we have no drifting boxes. So that is the final and I think preferred method for using the constraints.